the Toronto mans that I'm choosing to go out with tonight will be...
It's time to play the Toronto Man's Dating Game. Here are your hosts, Darren and Deepa.
Oh my God, welcome back to the Toronto Man's Dating Game. Michael is our eligible bachelor.
That is right.
He is 28 years old. He's never had a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Red flag. He's looking for a relationship for real this time.
Yes.
He's a television producer and content creator. Welcome, Michael, to the show.
Hi. Thanks for having me, everyone.
And thank you for trusting us with this task of finding you love in the city of Toronto.
Before we bring our 3 eligible bachelors into the studio, let's get to know Michael. Michael, 20 years old. Why have you not had a boyfriend?
I think it's just very hard to date in Toronto. Like, one of my friends put it well, like, Toronto is often like a layover city. Like, people come here, they don't stay here full time. Like, they're visiting, or they're just like they're only here for 3 years and they're focusing on themselves. So it's hard to find someone that says Toronto's home and I'm like settling down here.
So it's not a you problem. You have wanted to be in a serious relationship.
I don't agree with that.
I've been busy too. Yeah, I'll admit
Okay.
that. But I always joke that's like, the boys that I like don't like me, and the boys that like me, I unfortunately don't like them sometimes. So
Have you been too reliant on the situationship convenience where you get the hookup, but you don't have to have the emotional connection necessarily?
I think I as I got older, I realized the butterflies you feel is actually like not a good sign.
Okay.
To start going for people that like actually make you feel safe and maybe don't like make you feel those feelings right away, but
Right.
like make you feel safe and at home. I think that's how I like what now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, that's what a relationship's supposed to be.
Right. So based on these situationships, what you're looking for, has that completely changed in comparison to like 2 years ago?
Yes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think like 2 years ago, the guys I was after were, they made me feel like, oh my God, he's so fine and I want him and he just like makes me feel like everything.
Yeah.
And now the guys I'm looking for, I'm like, oh, he makes me feel happy. He makes me feel secure. Like he listens to me. He's thoughtful.
Michael, were you hoeing around?
Darren.
That's a good question. That's an excellent question.
I don't know. I mean,
The smile that you have on your face right now, the answer is yes, Michael.
I'm not shaming you. I'm just asking a question.
I feel attacked.
You should not feel attacked. This is a safe space, Michael.
I was a young boy in a big city, and that's all
A young boy.
we need to know.
So yes, Michael was hoeing around. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody hoes around in their 20s.
No,
Yes.
you had your fun, but now you're looking for something serious
Exactly.
and committed.
Yeah.
So who are you looking for, both physically and emotionally, spiritually, etc.? Describe the perfect man for you.
I think the perfect man is one, he's like his own individual. Like I think he needs to be successful. He knows who he is, but also like takes care of himself. Like, goes to the gym, well groomed, and it just has a good friend group as well. Like I think who you surround yourself with really is a reflection of who you are. So I think the perfect man to me is like someone who it can stand on their own and knows who they are, and then we just come together and we become this like power couple.
That's so sweet. But I love how you first started with successful and goes to the gym.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you want a good-looking man. You want to
Yeah.
feel proud when you roll over in the bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Like, that's my man.
Yeah, that's my man. Exactly. I would like that feeling of like, that's mine. Yeah.
Michael is very driven. I'm guessing a type A personality, Michael. Is that accurate?
So me and my Google Calendar are best friends.
Okay, so
yes.
you got to keep up with Michael if you want to be his lover.
Okay, well, he
Yes.
set the record straight.
All right, it is time to meet the 3 men, and here's how this works. You'll be able to see the guys. Michael will not. He's behind a curtain. He cannot see the guys. Let's bring in our 3 Toronto mans. Welcome to the show. Oh, my goodness. Good Lord. Toronto man's number 1, Toronto man's number 2, and Toronto man's number 3. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Gee, but these are handsome men.
Oh my God. I know we saw their pictures and stuff before, but like seeing them in person is like a completely different story.
Michael cannot see them. He can only feel their essence. Are you feeling any essence? Any musky essence?
Yes. Well, I'm also trying to read Deepa. Deepa was real excited there for a second.
Also,
so.
I'm usually excited about everything.
Yeah,
so-
no. But I was like, oh, she's real excited. So that's got me excited.
Gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Toronto man's number 1 is Tristan. Tristan, good morning. You're 29 years old. You're a manager of a cycling fitness company right downtown, Queen and Spadina, and you love going to the gym in your spare time. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Super excited to be here. I love working out, love taking care of myself, and I'm looking for someone to join me in on that passion.
Beautiful. Nice to meet you, Tristan. Thank you so much for being here.
All right, Toronto man's number 2 is Sharif, 27 years old. He is a paralegal, and in his spare time, he likes to watch TV, play video games, go out with friends, Man's. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, guys. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. And I want to know a little bit about why you were drawn to Michael in the first place.
Good question.
Honestly, the smile kind of hit. It's a good smile.
Yeah, it is.
And Toronto Man's number 3 is Daniel. Daniel, you're 30 years old. You're a data analyst. What are you looking for in a relationship?
Good morning. It's happy to be here. I'm looking to travel. I just got here like an hour ago, so from the airport.
Oh.
Damn.
So I'm really excited to someone that likes to travel as well too.
Where were you?
I was in LA.
Wow.
If he had said Windsor, we would have been like, okay, whatever.
Drove in this morning. Big deal.
What were you doing in Los Angeles?
Traveling.
Okay, thanks. More business.
Mysterious.
There's some shady business going on. I love it. Okay, it is now time to turn the questioning over to Michael. Michael, the music has changed, the mood has changed, and this is very serious because after these questions in round 1, you will be saying goodbye to one of these gentlemen.
Yes.
The floor is yours. Go ahead.
All right. I will start with Toronto Man's number 1, Tristan. How are you doing today, first of all?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Michael?
Good. Thank you. Okay, so the first question for you is, do you think cheating is a deal breaker or can people bounce back from that?
Good question.
Personally, I think it is a bit of a deal breaker just because trust me is like a mirror. Once it's broken, you can put it back together for sure, but it's never going to be the same. So that's pretty much a deal breaker.
Nice.
Okay. Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship, Tristan?
I have not, thankfully, knock on wood.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Toronto Man's number 2. I need to know, hooking up on a first date, yay or nay?
Oh.
Keep in mind, Michael hoed it up in his 20s. Go
Okay,
ahead.
we didn't-
Sorry, I just want to bring that up.
That was not confirmed or denied. That
Well,
was-
we all got that sense from Michael. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted Sharif. Go ahead.
The vibes, whatever the vibes are, it is what it is. My mom's probably gonna be like, Sharif, what are you talking about? But if the vibes are there and everybody's comfortable, I don't see why not.
And have you been in a situation where you have hooked up on the first date?
I have, yeah.
You have, okay.
Michael, do you like hooking up on the first date?
I think if the vibes are there, then yeah, why not?
You just copied exactly what Sharif said.
Well, I feel the same.
If the answer's right,
The vibes are the vibes. What are you going to
Vibes
do?
are the vibes, yeah.
Question number 3.
Question number 3. Okay, Toronto Man's number 3, Daniel.
Hello.
Welcome back to Toronto.
Thanks for having me.
Physical attraction is important, but what would you say is your hottest attribute?
I think I'm tall.
You're tall.
Really tall.
You think you're tall or you are tall?
I am tall. I'm 6'2".
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you a gym rat?
I've recently gone to the gym, yes.
That's what I say.
How recently are you talking?
But it's today, Monday.
That's recent.
Are you a 6'6"? Do you know what that is? 6 feet. We learned today 6 feet tall, 6 figures. And what's this?
Had 6-pack abs.
I'm like a 6'4".
Okay.
Okay.
4-pack abs?
Yeah. It's getting there.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
To know, Michael. Good to
All
know.
right.
Next question, Michael, whenever you're ready.
All right. This one goes back to Toronto Man's number 2. Sharif, if your lovemaking can be described by a weather event or a natural disaster, what would it be?
oh God, Deepa, you're not helping me.
Sorry.
It could either be good or bad. It could be a hurricane. It could be a tornado.
What about an earthquake? You
Oh my
shake-
God.
Sorry.
A geyser?
What is that?
Like a water?
Wow.
Visual.
I would sure hurricane.
Okay, good. Next question, Michael.
Yes. Toronto Man number 1, Tristan. Are you still friends with any of your exes?
Great question.
I actually am. There's only one guy that I'm still friends with, and he's actually watching.
He's watching. He's in our chat right now. Is he a hater or would he be happy for you?
Supportive of you.
He is very supportive, and I think he's somewhere there commenting, watching.
Okay. Michael, does it bother you that he still talks to his exes?
I don't think so. Like, I think transparency is important in a relationship, and as long as, like, you know, you give me the down low on what happened, where you guys are at, like, there's definitely situationships of mine that I'm, like, still friendly with.
And why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
Why would it just didn't work out? We have time for one more question, then it's time to say goodbye to one of these 3 awesome dudes.
No pressure. You all are doing great, making it hard. Okay, Toronto Man's number 3, Daniel. If you hooked up with one of my friends in the past, is that a deal breaker for you?
That's a yes.
Yeah, but I doubt I hooked up with any. Well, I don't hook up like that, so I feel like
What do you mean?
I cross that bridge. What?
What do you mean by that?
I meant like I don't think the chances of that happening. I think is very low.
Are you just selective with the people that you
Very
choose
much
to
selective,
hook up with?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Did you have a period of hoeing it up like Michael or no?
I was 20 once.
Okay. All right. Good. And again, this is no shame. This is reality.
This is a safe space.
This is a safe space for all. Everyone's feelings are valid.
Yeah, there were definitely some apps downloaded on my phone before.
But it sounds like you've moved past that and you're looking for something a little
like
deeper.
Hinge.
Like Hinge.
Yeah.
You're looking for better apps.
We've upgraded.
Michael, before you make a selection and send one of these awesome dudes home, do you have any thoughts, follow-ups, anything you want to dig into a little deeper with any of these three guys, or are you about ready to make your decision?
Can I ask like all three like one question?
Absolutely.
Sure, go for it.
What is the most important thing you're looking for in a relationship?
Toronto Man's number one. Go ahead.
Honestly, I would have to say trust. That is a foundation for me. And it goes back to everything, our views on things. You know, do we see eye to eye and just having each other's backs? So for me, it would be trust.
Nice.
Toronto Man's number two. Most important thing in a relationship.
Honestly, I would go with just being able to be fun. And,
Love that.
And that's like just whether that's watching TV at home or going out or just being each other's presence, whatever is fun and safe.
Yeah.
Is kind of my vibe.
Live life together.
Toronto Man's number three.
I want to say peace. Like as long as we could like do something simple. If it's like a 2-year anniversary and we're just like kicking it back on the couch, as long as we're peaceful with each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It is time for you to say goodbye to one of these Toronto Mans.
This is so hard.
I know it's hard, but you got to do it. Michael,
Okay.
who is it going to be? Which Toronto Man's love journey is ending right now?
Oh my god. You all were incredible and I'm so sorry. This is so difficult. I'm gonna have to go with, unfortunately, Toronto Man's number one.
Toronto Man's number one.
So sorry, Tristan.
Oh my God, Toronto Man's number one. It is
Sorry.
time for you to say goodbye. I'm so sorry. Come over and say hi to Michael.
Yeah, go say hi to Michael.
I'm gonna
so
meet
hard.
Michael now.
Say hi and bye to Michael.
Oh my god. Hi, how are you?
Tristan, thank you so much for being here. We
you.
totally appreciate you taking the time out. You are awesome. You're an awesome dude, and we thank you so much.
So sweet and lovely.
I think there's a bit of a mix of emotions, you know, nervous, excited. Most of all, I just hope and wish Michael the best, truthfully.
Now, you just said goodbye to Toronto Man's number one, Tristan. So remaining in the studio, Toronto Man's number two is Sharif. Sharif, you're a paralegal law clerk in family law, so you're pretty smart. You've spent a lot of time in school, haven't you?
I did. I have. I did University at Guelph. I did the paralegal program at Mohawk. I got a course coming up in January at Fanshawe to be certified in family law.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Has it
yeah.
been difficult spending so much time on your career to find love in your own life?
Honestly, yeah. I also have a thing where like I've been like, if I'm matching with anybody, they're all students, and I'm kind of past the
Right.
That's
vibe.
fair.
Yeah,
So-
right. You're still in school, but you don't want to date a student.
Yeah.
Makes
I got
sense.
that. Okay.
And also, because you're in law, do you argue a lot?
I'm an argumentative person. I'm not gonna lie,
Good to know.
but like I know when to pull punches.
Okay.
Okay. Also in the studio remaining is Toronto Man's number three, Daniel, 30 years old.
Yes, and Daniel is a data analyst.
Yes.
He also said he just started to go to the gym on Monday. I think he heard that Michael likes guys that go to the gym, and he's like, I start today. And he's also been looking for love in the city, but finds it incredibly tough in Toronto.
What is your green flag? Everyone talks about red flags. What is your green flag, Daniel, Toronto Man's number three?
Oh,
Question.
green flag. That's a great question. Okay, so if I talk about something and like you are like you see me next time, you're like, oh, like I got this thing you were talking about. That's a green flag.
That's you.
You like gifts?
No, he gives the gifts.
No, I give gifts, but I meant like if you're just mindful of what I'm remembering and
Oh,
talking
I see.
about.
You guys missed that.
That's like really meaningful to me. Like, oh, like
No, I want to know what your green flags are.
oh my. Oh,
Yeah, what's
oh.
good about you?
Oh, I'm very supportive.
I like it was like I like getting gifts.
I thought it was like what green flag do I look?
My
like?
green flag is I love gifts.
I think that's your love language, Daniel.
I'm very supportive. Like, I think that's something that anyone's ever like known me, friendships, dated. Very supportive.
Okay,
I love that.
that's great.
Okay, it's time to get back into the questions. Michael, whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Okay, my first question is for Toronto Man's number three.
That is Daniel, 30, went to the
Daniel.
gym once, is supportive. Go ahead.
The gift lover.
The gift lover, yeah, that's right.
Have you ever dated two guys at once?
Damn.
So someone told me like, don't let your boyfriend stop you from your husband. However, because I'm a water sign, so I can't talk to more. I would get confused talking to more than one person at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Like, I would just start saying, "Wait, you do what?" Like I would get confused. So I normally don't do it from practice, but like I definitely recommend people to date to explore themselves. But
I got you.
I can't do.
But you cannot do that. Okay. Interesting answer.
It's very funny.
Next question, Michael.
This one's for number 2, Sharif. I need to know, like, do you get hit on a lot?
Do I get hit on a lot? Number 3.
Don't be bashful, because we can all see that you're an attractive dude.
Thank you.
You
smart.
clearly work out. You're a smart guy. You got a lot going on. Don't be bashful. This is not the time for humility. Go ahead.
Like a good amount, not like overly. I pass more as the cute guy than the who's that walking down the street. So
Okay.
Interesting.
like I'll get some compliments,
Okay.
and I'll take them, but it's not like a crazy amount.
Do you pursue when people hit on you, or are you just kind of like, that's nice and you move along?
Gotta be vibes, because if I'm walking home at 3:00
Yeah.
and you're coming at me saying, hey, I'm running the other way.
No, that's just common sense.
That's stranger danger.
Yeah, strangers are
Cute
kind of scary.
Cute is sexy, I will say. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I do want to ask, just because I did ask Toronto Man's number 3, like, what do you think is like your best like physical feature?
My best physical.
Toronto Man's number 3 just pointed at Toronto Man's number 2's arms.
Yeah.
You are supportive of Toronto Man's number 3. You're gassing up your dude
We're
there.
recently best friends. So the date is actually if whoever doesn't get picked, the other person's gonna be in the back corner.
I love that. I love that.
I don't know. Maybe my arms. Again, I don't know. I go with I'm sticking with the cute vibe. So
Okay,
I just
yeah.
I think I got a cute face.
Well, Deepa, what would you say is his best physical
I think
attribute looking at
his
him?
smile. Your smile is so cute. When you
Thank
smile, I actually smile.
Oh
so
my
I would say that.
Next question, Michael.
Yes. For Daniel, Toronto Man's number 3, do you send or do you like receiving naughty photos?
Oh.
Since you travel so much.
If I connect with you, there will be a photo attraction to each other.
Okay.
So yeah, well, yeah. It's like, what do you mean? It's like 2024.
If we look through your phone right now, would we find multiple naked photos of yourself?
Now it's iOS 18.
What?
Not with iOS 18.
Oh, so you deleted with the new
No,
update.
just keep it very like
You hide
demure.
it.
Well, if I'm talking to someone,
I got you. No, I understand.
If you're with that person.
That's like you. Yeah, you can't be with them 24/7. So like,
Yeah.
you have to send something.
What about you, Sharif? I'm jumping in here, Michael. I'm
Yeah.
taking over this interview. What about you? Dirty photos?
The hidden folder is kind of packed.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, that's smart. The hidden like album is where like that you need to utilize.
What about you, Michael?
Of course, there's a hidden
Oh my
album
God.
for a reason.
Scandalous.
I like
It's
that.
there for a reason.
It's also not like necessarily naughty. It's just like sometimes like post gym, like shirtless. Like it doesn't have to like for me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like I put them there so that I can confidently give my phone to people and be like, you do need to see my shirtless photos.
It would never
point.
occur to me to take a picture of my sweaty ass after
Never.
F45.
Also, no one wants to see those.
Yeah, well,
Also,
I
quick
guarantee
follow up
that.
to
My wife
Toronto
Olivia
Man's.
probably does.
Sorry, I just wanted a quick follow up with Toronto Man's number 3. Since you're always traveling, how often are you actually in Toronto?
I'm here right now, and I'm here right now.
Okay.
I'm here for what matters.
Okay, that's true. He made
To
it.
win this date with Michael, but I'm here often, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, good to know.
One more question, Michael.
Yes.
And then it's decision time.
Okay, then I'll share this question between the two of you. Toronto Man's 2 and 3. What would you say is your biggest red flag?
Let's go with Toronto Man's number 2, Sharif, the paralegal.
I'm a stubborn boy.
Okay.
Stubborn.
Yeah. So
Stubborn for no reason, or stubborn like you pick your moments where you're
if
stubborn?
you catch me on a gloomy day
Okay.
and I'm like, this is what's happening, and you tell me absolutely not, it's what's happening.
Okay.
However, fix the mood, make like once I'm out of the gloominess, then I'm free.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, cool.
Toronto Man's number 3, same question. Red flag.
I think I'm hard to read.
Ah.
So a lot of
I can
people,
see that.
I don't like. You're like, oh, I don't know where to go. I'm like, oh, but I'm telling you. But I think it's like a Pisces thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't believe when you say like I'm actually happy right now. They don't believe it because what you're showing on the outside doesn't match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
before you make your decision on who you're going to go out with tonight, I want to hear how you're feeling. You've been taking notes like crazy. Where is your mind going right now with your decision?
It's just hard because both of you brought like so much to the table. I like took so many notes, and so I I'm just trying to go with like the lot, like my lot. I don't know.
So you're just totally confused at this point.
I'm totally confused. Like either option I think would be really great.
What
So-
appeals to you about Toronto Man's number 3? Number 2, let's start there.
Number 2, well, when I heard about the arms, I was like, ooh. But also I will say, like, when Deepa said smile, and also I think he said, I can tell he's really career driven, which is nice. And I'm also stubborn. And so like, you know, I think when two stubborn people do come together, it's actually quite fun sometimes
Okay.
when it does vibe.
Yeah.
And how are you feeling about Toronto Man's number 3?
I thought he was really funny. I liked that he was tall and that he liked Tate McRae and that he was like definitely peaceful because I feel like I'm like a lot.
You were
So
going to say extra.
Yeah, extra.
Yeah.
So maybe that's like a nice balance too. So really, I'm so torn.
And for you too, like having a partner that could kind of like go along with your jokes because you're quite funny.
Yeah.
That's important to you as well. Right?
Yes, exactly.
It is time for you to make a decision. Who are you choosing to go out on a date tonight at Barrow on King West?
Okay. Thank you both for being here. The Toronto mans that I'm choosing to go out with tonight will be Toronto man's number 2.
Oh my God! Unbelievable turn of events. Michael has selected Sharif, Toronto Man's number 2. You couldn't make a bad decision. Let's introduce you to Toronto Man's number 3. Daniel, why don't you walk over to Michael
over.
and say hello?
Oh my God, you're so handsome.
The regret
you gonna
in
do?
Michael's eyes.
Oh my God, you're
hugging.
so well dressed, my God.
Yeah.
Very
We
handsome,
appreciate
very
you so much,
handsome.
Daniel. Thank you
Nice to
very
meet
much.
you. Oh my God, very
And-
funny too.
I feel good. I'm happy for my boy, and he did a great job. He's a great guy, so I'm really happy for him.
Are you upset at all that you didn't get chosen?
Honestly, I think any rejection is definitely going to be a little painful, but as well, I'm happy for them. So I think the happiness for them exceeds the rejection.
Hi, nice to meet you.
They're meeting
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
first time. They're hugging now.
Michael, first impressions. What do you think physically of the man you selected?
He's very charming. I can tell from his smile. He's very charming. Yeah.
That's so cute.
And Sharif, what do you think of seeing Michael in the flesh?
I've been seeing you, so but
That-
as cute in person as you are.
Thank you so much.
I think this is going to be a good
I think
match.
so. I think they're going to have good conversations tonight at Barrow on King West.
Yeah. Hey, it's me, Michael. I'm currently in the washroom. We just had our first date. We're just waiting on dessert right now, but it was super fun.
Hey guys, Sharif on the date with Michael. It's going really well. We have a lot of things in common. The food is amazing. Thank you all for checking in, and yeah, we're just gonna enjoy our churros and have a good night.
Thanks for coming along on my blind Toronto Man's dating experience. I had a lovely time. Toronto Man's number 2 was the winner. Sharif was amazing. This was a great day. Thanks for watching.